Hey, what's up? And welcome to Adventures with Jules, where I complete everything off of my 2020 summer bucket list.
Hello everyone, Jules here and welcome to episode 13 of Adventures with Jules. So today I'm going to be teaching myself how to sew. So on my summer bucket list I said that I wanted to learn how to sew, and I just recently got a sewing machine for my birthday and I've only used it about like 3 or 4 times. So today I'm going to be attempting to make a mask, and once I learn how to make a mask, if you guys want a tutorial then definitely let me know. I will totally do that for you guys, but today I'm just going to be like attempting to make a mask. So one more thing before we get started, this is the last episode of Adventures with Jules. Thank you guys so much for the support on this series. If you missed any episodes, I've made a whole playlist on it. I will link it up here in the description box, and it's also just on my channel. So there may be one more episode of Adventures with Jules. I'm still unsure about it. But anyway, I'm going to go back to posting 1 time a week now that school is starting, and that will be on Saturdays at 10 a.m. EST, so make sure you turn on notifications so you get notified when I post a new video. Now, let's get into sewing. Alright, so this is my setup here. The sewing machine that I have is the Singer Heavy Duty. I will try and link it in the description box in case you guys are curious about it. I watched a ton of YouTube videos about how to make a mask, and they all make them very similar, so I kind of just have a whole list of how I'm going to make it. I really am just going to try my best here. We're gonna see what happens. Okay, so for the fabrics and the materials I will be using, I have this fabric right here. I believe it's cotton. It's very thin. So I just found this bandana that is like the proper texture. It's just cotton. So I think I'm going to do one side of using this bandana and then the other side of the light blue. Now, let's get into the cutting part. Alright, so I've just cut the fabric. I think these colors actually look so cute together, and then I have the elastic here. I actually used a rotary cutter, I think that's what it's called. It's just like, it looks like a pizza cutter. So now it is time to sew. This is the part that I'm nervous about because I have only sewn a few times. We're just gonna go for it and see what happens. Also, just another disclaimer, this is not like a tutorial. I can make another tutorial if you want me to. This is just literally me trying to learn how to sew, which was on my bucket list. So yeah, now let's get to sewing. So I just started to try and sew the elastic down, and the fabric just literally got jammed into the machine. So we're off to a great start, but then again, we are learning, so that's the whole point of this video, is just learning. So I'm just gonna try again and hopefully not jam the machine. So take 2. I just tried to sew it again, and I ran out of thread. So now I have to just re-thread the bobbin, this thing, and then we will try for the 3rd time and hope for the best.
Charming, don't smile and
Okay, so after a lot of struggling, we eventually got to this part. So from the videos that I have watched, the next thing that I have to do is make the pleats. So that's just like the folds in them, so that when you put them on, it like expands and stuff. So I have to do that, and then you're supposed to leave like a space here to like flip it inside out. So I have to make a seam here and down here. We will be done with my attempted mask. So the mask is finished. So basically I just added the pleats, and then I just added like a straight seam across the top where I had the hole to like flip it inside out. So now I'll show you guys the final reveal. It's actually not bad for one of my first masks, and kind of proud of myself, but once I practice more and I perfect it, I will make a tutorial on how to make them. But let me show you guys the final mask.
Settling in, settling down, falling in love, not falling out. I keep on falling.
Alright, so that is all for today's video. This was definitely more of an experimental video because I really just didn't know what I was doing, but I hope you guys liked it. Stay tuned for a mask tutorial once I perfect this one. So I post new videos every single Saturday at 10 a.m. EST. Don't forget to turn on notifications, and yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!